Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Ready.
Here's Tua to open with a throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson looking to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
No, we changed it. What is it? What are it? What is it? Middle. Get off.
Now it's Jackson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on 2nd down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to 3rd. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Omar, ready?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Shut up.
Now Jackson. And that is not going to work. And they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
Go ahead.
To the air again, Tunga Bailoa. To the back of the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Miami! Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Get on.
Now, Jackson. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's 2nd and 2.
You. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Man in motion is Smith.
Sit up.
2nd down, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this 1st quarter. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Tua now on first down. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. Back to throw is Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Throwing again, it's Tua. Open man, right side, he's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Miami.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run here with Abanaconda. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and 9. Tua. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanaconda. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Now Tua. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 32-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, Jackson. Now he'll run. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Davis heading in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here.
That is caught! What a throw! Touchdown, Ravens. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 14-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
44, ready. Whoa! Solo left Zion.
Now it's Tua. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll go right and find his running back. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
21G, 21G.
Again, it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Tua now on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
All right. 20, TX. What?
Tua to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Hey, middle.
Man in motion is Smith. A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Now a first down throw for Tua. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That one is good. And the Dolphins have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Come on, ready? You turned it. Sit up.
2nd down. Jackson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Phillips that time in there for the sack.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
Throwing Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Ready. 21G, 21G.
Tua now on first down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Yeah, ready. Watch it, Oscar. Corner, long. Out.
To the air again, Tungo Bailoa. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Go ahead. Out.
On play action, it's Tungo Bailoa. He runs with it. And this will be knocked down. It's incomplete, but there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. They send a receiver in motion left. That's to the end zone, but it's in. So the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just one timeout remaining. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Ready, shot. Turn on. 180. Middle. Set up.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
Set up.
Again, it's Jackson. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Set up.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read. See.
On. What is it? You. Set up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. To throw is Tua. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. finding room at midfield. And they will finally run him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to tuck it and go.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Ravens. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. And the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a first down throw for Tua. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Abanaconda. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Running from the pistol with Abanaconda. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone. Israel Abanaconda. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey.
Throwing Jackson. That is caught! He'll be taken down. Here is 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens have cut the deficit to 5. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. So